So I told you this is the only species suitable for any type of sea. It is not possible to get emodary of this material, but it is growth in nature is entirely different. You can't see any branch in any of the casuarina growing in the seashore or in nature because its apical dominance is very high. So it always go upwards and making all the lower branches die. So in bonsai we have to develop ramification and beautiful material for bonsai. You have to develop it. You won't get it from nature. So the first part of developing a casuarina is get the sapling and put it in a big grow bag. Then it produce straight growth like this. You see, pinching and pruning is the main process for developing a bonsai, a casuarina bonsai from the beginning. You see, this is the growth, thin growth. If you pinch it here, it will produce lot of needles like this. So pinching is the first work. Pinch it, it produces a lot of branch. After that, when this stem become thicker, you have to cut it, prune it. So you see this material completely pinched. So it produces a lot of needles, lot of ramification. Then what you have to do is observe each branch like this, you see. So here, pinching you have to do here. This you have to do pinching with the hand. This portion, pinching with the hands. Then it will grow like this. This will grow like this. Then after that, pruning. That is only after obtaining this thickness to the branches, you have to make a cut here. Cut here, prune here. In this, prune here. In this way, you have to do the pruning. Cut all the. This is you can do only with the scissors. Prune here. Then again, it will produce small roots, and in this way, you can create a lot of ramification. See, lot of ramification. After that, you will get a material like this. This is a well-developed material with a lot of possibility and a lot of branches and a lot of movement. With this material, you can think of creating a wonderful bonsai with a different movement. That is, if you want to create a basic bonsai, then what you have to do is from the beginning you have to fix the branches, trunk, everything. You have to fix it. If you go for a style which is beyond the basics, then allow it to grow like this. You can't see any trunk. Trunk movement is so many. This is one trunk movement. This is one trunk movement. This is one trunk movement. This is another movement. So in this way, you are developing a material for any shape. Then after 2, 3, 4 years, growing it in this growing board, then you can style it in a different way. That is not included in today's session. Today's session is mainly on pinching and pruning, so that you can develop lot of branches. That is our first aim. Even if you make a design for basic designs, you have to concentrate on the trunk line for formal or informal, then branch arrangement. Even for that also, you have to develop branches by pruning. Then another important aspect is casuarina can be developed into a beautiful bonsai by 2 methods. That is a clip and grow method and wiring method. But without wiring, you can't create a beautiful shape. So first develop the branches, then by clip and grow method, then wire it in a very good shape. This you see this after reaching one stage, this is fully wired. This is bonsai not wired. Then all the shaping, everything is you can make by wiring. Actually, this is developed by clip and grow method. Then we are using these wires. You made all these curves, movement, everything with the wire. Casuarina is very good material for wiring practice. It will you can bend. It will tolerate any type of bending or any type of wiring. But don't unnecessarily wire any portion, because don't overdo it, because that will prevent the flow of the sap, you know that. So you have to be very careful. I am not explaining anything about the wiring techniques. So in that way, wiring or you have to do wiring in different stages for casuarina. First wiring is to develop the movement of the trunk line. That you can develop by clip and grow method or by wiring method allows. Then second wiring is on the branches. So you select the branches for your style. This is not your formal or basic style. It is a different style. So do the wiring on this portion, and this portion, and create a bend like this. All these things you can create by wiring. Then after that, you grow it, and the second stage of, so now you by wiring you fix the trunk line, and by wiring second stage is wiring is you are fixing the branches and its movement. Third stage is ramification, small things that also you have to wire. Then wire the apex and create a beautiful apex. Then after that you will get a shape for your bonsai. Even in bonsai is concerned, you have to continue the wiring once in 3, 4, 5 years at the time of drastic pruning. There are several stages in bonsai, casuarina pruning. Everything I can't explain now because everything is practical also. So when you do a drastic pruning, again you have to check any branches not having any curve, because if branch is having a beautiful movement, that will make the bonsai more beautiful. Even if it is with full of needles or with lesser needles and the branches are more exposed to the viewers, that if there is no curve, there is no beauty. So that this curve you can create only by wiring. So in any time you throughout its life you have to do wiring, because it produces a lot of new shoots. You will trim it, you will reduce thickening of the branches, or you will remove a lot of unwanted branches. Then you will produce a lot of branches. After, at the time of drastic pruning, you can see which branch is not having a beautiful moment. Even at that time you have to do the wiring. So wiring process is a continuous process as the casuarina is concerned. Then you will get the beautiful shape. I think this as an introduction to my live session. And not tomorrow, you are unable to ask questions during this session. So I am giving time for you. You go through the sessions and note the questions, and I am giving a 3 days gap before the next session. So you can ask any question up to this level, and I will answer it you can ask as a comment, and I will answer it in that. And again, the next session will be about this potential materials. and how to convert the potential material into different styles and various styles. I am explaining various styles. I can cover only very few styles because only I am having photos only for that style. Well, with the photos, I explain about the styles. I am going for different styles deviated from the basics. That will also I will explain with the photos, and 2 demos I can show, because the main is creation, another is transformation of this bonsai. That is, creation is from the using material. It's a raw material or potential material. But a transformation is we are doing on a finished or worked bonsai or a bonsai. That I got, fortunately I got 2 demonstration photos with me. That I will explain. And one more interesting aspect also I will show to the next session. That is, I am explaining only about the Australian or the Indonesian Casuarina, which is very extremely good for bonsai. But even the local variety, Indian variety, is also good. That I got an opportunity to work on a Yamodari collected from seashore by one of my friend Panuswamy from Coimbatore, and I will show that also, how I converted the Indian Casuarina, which is most of the people neglected it. I myself also. That will also. So 2 materials, 2 demo materials, or I am having photos. So that I will show next time. So thank you very much for listening my session, and it is a beginning, and I will do it. I will continue the session after 3 days. Meanwhile, you can ask any question about this, or if you want to answer any other future about a future session, that will also be covered during my live session. And I think it is better to have it on Thursday, 11:30. So I am fixing the time at 11:30. I will make it. It will be announced. Once again, I am sorry for the delay I made for this some technical problem, because you know that I am managing it in a new techniques I applied with the help of my son-in-law, who is a software engineer. That is only because of that it is happening. Thank you very much. I will see you again on Thursday, 11:30. Thank you very much.